you're not behind people. You're not behind your friends. You're not behind your coworkers. You're not behind your classmates in life. It's one of the messages that I hold dear in my heart, that I will not get tired of preaching to other people, because I know it's redundant or it's overused when people say that, life is not a race. We should treat life like it's a marathon. And I agree to that. And I talked about that, a little bit in my previous video. And I really, I really agree to that message. We get fed with a lot of information about adulting, information on what you should do when you, or after you graduate, after you get this job, after you enter into this relationship, after you buy this car, after you buy this house. There's a lot of information that people who are, experiencing um, those kind of situation in life, they tell you they tell you on how to handle it, on what are the things that you should do, what are the things that you should avoid doing. They tell you that, or they tell you those kind of things when you get there. And because of that, we lose sight of what's important in life. For me personally, I personally believe that what's more important is the journey that we have in this life, the journey that we choose to take. I mentioned earlier about this analogy of life to marathon. A lot of people forget to include this one important detail. In marathon, there's a finish line, right? And a lot of people say that the finish line is your goals or your dream, something like that. But I disagree to that, because a finish line is an end, an end to a journey that you took, an end to the marathon that you're partaking. It's an end. But when we say goals, it's not just one, you know it's not it can be multiple goals, multiple dreams, multiple objectives, stuff like that. So we can't really call it as the finish line if we just compare it to our goals, because we know as humans we will not be satisfied with what we achieve, or after we achieve that set goals, and we are gonna want more after we achieve those. That's why I personally believe that the finish line is death. Everything just ends when you cross that line. You cross that finish line. It's an end to the journey of life, an end of the marathon that you took part in. And that's why I really preach and encourage, the people that I talk to enjoy the journey of life, enjoy, the different detours that you take in life, enjoy the people that you meet along the way, and learn to appreciate them more. And in that way, when you see that finish line, when you know that it's coming, when you know that you're near the finish line, you can say to yourself that you don't have any regrets, you don't have any more things that you want to do, you don't have any more people that you want to make up to, because it's just scary to think about that when you're near the finish line, that's you near the finish line, that's when you only think that you should have made up with people that you met You should have said sorry. You should have forgiven. It's because for me, it's a shame to think about to have regret when you're near the finish line. No? It's scary in a way as well. Because once you cross that line, you can't do anything more in this lifetime. You can forgive them. You cannot ask for forgiveness when you cross that line. So I really do encourage people a lot to enjoy their journey, and of course appreciate the people that they meet along the way, and ask forgiveness and give and forgive. And also, one of the things that I've observed is when people forget to celebrate their wins. You no matter how small or big it may seem, we should always celebrate our wins and be happy that we accomplish something worthwhile. Because a lot of people just move past their small victories to aim for another goal, aim for another big thing, that they forget to celebrate their small wins. And once those feelings of um, feelings of feelings of failure that you feel within yourself when you don't achieve that certain goal, specifically goals that are bigger when it comes to scale, when it comes to its effect, when it comes to its effect on other people as well. When we don't achieve it immediately, or if it already took us a while and not being able to achieve it yet, when those kind of feelings accumulate within your heart and you don't celebrate your small wins, you're gonna get overwhelmed. You will be overwhelmed, that's for sure, without a doubt. So that's why I also encourage the people that I talk to celebrate their wins and look forward to another one. And one of the things that hinder us in fully realizing and fully appreciating our journey is jealousy. And it's also one of the things why we feel that we're being left behind by our peers, because we see other people that they already have their dream job, people already have their house, they bought their first car, their properties, they're already getting married, some have kids and already finished their schools, some already took their masterals and even doctorals. And when we process all this information and get jealous that they already have those kind of things and you feel left behind, that's when you get blinded by jealousy and you start to feel bad about yourself. You start to feel that you're not moving forward in your life. It's really unhealthy to compare yourself with others, especially when it comes to their achievements, because we all have different, circumstances in our life. We grew up differently. We encounter different, problems that we handle differently. We have different support systems. Some have, and some people don't have any. And we are shaped as people differently, so to speak. And because of this, countless factors, countless circumstances in our life. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying to not desire what they have, to not want what they have. No, I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is, if that's your main motivation in achieving and having the things that they have, if it's jealousy, you will not be able to enjoy the process or the journey that you're going to take to get to that point, because you'll be blinded by jealousy. But if you admire them, that's a different thing. If you admire the things that they have and you wish to have what they have or be in a position where they are, that's a different thing. It's a completely different thing. And once you see it in a more positive light, you will be able to enjoy your journey and try to achieve those things as well. At least that's what I think. Also, one more thing. I also want to say that you shouldn't abide to other people's standard, because if you do, if you let people, or if you let other people set the standard in your life, it will eat away your happiness. For example, when people say that you shouldn't be happy because you only scored that much in our exam, or if you shouldn't be happy because you only sold this much in our sales, you shouldn't be happy because you lost your friend, yada yada yada. But once you get consumed by those set standards that other people set for you, that's also gonna be a reason for you to feel bad about yourself, to feel bad where you are, to feel bad how you genuinely feel about certain things. And if you let other people control your feelings on how you should feel things, you'll feel caged, you'll feel prisoned by their own standards. You'll not be able to enjoy life as it should be enjoyed by your own standards, by your own standard of happiness, on how you should enjoy things. Because as people, we are uniquely different compared to one another. We enjoy things differently. We hate things that people love, and we love things that other people hate. And that's okay, because we are free. We are free to love and hate what we want. And if you let other people decide that for you, you will not feel that genuine happiness that you should feel as a human being. I don't know what I'm talking about again. I'm just yapping again, yapping and yapping. Oh God. What am I talking about again? Yeah, not being behind, in life compared to other people. We are not behind compared to other people. No one is behind other people in life. We are all in a journey, every single one of us. Some are already ahead of us in a marathon. Right? Some are ahead when it comes to financial things, when it comes to their relationship, when it comes to their partner and stuff like that. And don't forget that there's also people that are beside us, that are in the same point in their life. There are also people that are slightly lagging behind us, people that wish to be where we are in life. And, we shouldn't hesitate to help and give them a hand if needed, What am I talking about? It's just that I think I'm just projecting at this point because I don't know if it's really projecting, but there are times when I feel like I'm behind in life. When I see other people, when I see my friends, when I see my former classmates on what they do now, on where they are in their life. Some have kids, some are married, some are in their dream jobs, and I'm just me, And I think I'm just saying this things to give advice to myself in a way, but also give advice to people that are experiencing the same thing, It's nice to hear this coming from someone different, coming from other people, not just to yourself. And I think that's also one of the reasons why I do this kind of videos, to help people that are experiencing and thinking things that I'm thinking, or feeling the things that I'm feeling, something like that, or to people that are in the same point in life, I think that's one of the things why I do this. And if you made it this far, this video, thank you so much, and I hope I didn't bore you. I hope you didn't get bored. And yeah, see you in the next one. Stay awesome.